So my question to you all is, are black-eyed children satanic individuals? Are they demons in disguise of children, aliens from another planet, or possibly even supernatural beings? If you've had an encounter with a black-eyed child, let me know in the comments below. If you have any other suggestions for things you'd like to see videos on, you can let me know in the comments as well. Thanks as always for supporting our channel, Exploring with Ash and Jake. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day, and stay weird, California. Hello and welcome back to Exploring with Ash and Jake. This has been a much requested video on my paranormal experiences as it pertains to being a security guard in a hospital. If this sounds good, stay tuned and we're going to get right into it. This is interesting. Before I get into the video, I wanted to answer a couple subscribers' questions. The question that I keep getting asked a lot is, why is my channel called Exploring with Ash and Jake? It's because, well, generally speaking, my husband and I do the channel together and we do exploring. Everything's just kind of been on pause, and it's been me lately as I've been taking time to just kind of reflect on things that I want with my channel and the content, and our work schedules overlapping, and a bunch of other personal stuff that I'm not going to get into. So for right now, it's just going to be me doing our channel until he's ready to come back and be a part of our channel. So sorry about that. So about 3 years ago, I used to be, and yes, I still am a security guard. 3 years ago, I used to be a security guard in the state of Lorain, Ohio. And I worked in a hospital, and a lot of paranormal things would happen in the hospital. Like, for example, the beds that were empty, they would move by themselves down the hallway, or I would see silhouettes walking down the hallway, or items would fly across the room in this hospital that I worked in. It was just really weird. A lot of people would die in the hospital. In particular, there was like this third floor of the hospital that I was patrolling, and I remember this individual, I'm not going to say names for HIPAA reasons, but I remember he was like Russian, and his brother came to visit him, and the guy like had some issues with like internal bleeding or something. Anyway, I told the guy, I said, "Oh, it was so nice of your brother to come visit you. I want you to know he's okay with you crossing over to the other side." So we take him down the, I think, 3 floors in the elevator on his gurney, getting ready to transport this guy to the other hospital. And I remember looking over and telling the EMTs, you don't even have to worry about loading him. He's going to pass over as you load him up into the chopper. You might as well get the toe tags and the report ready. About 30 minutes later, they hand loaded him in the vehicle. And I don't know why they were taking so long, but they come back into me and they say, "Well, how did you know he was going to die?" And I said, "Well, he told me." I said, he stood up in his bed in the elevator and told me. And they said, are you sure you're okay?" And so I told them, I said, "Not everybody's going to accept that you can see people's spirits when they have an out-of-body experience." And I said, I saw the gentleman. So the gentleman sat up on his bed, and he proceeded to tell me that his spirit, that he was free, and then he was happy that he could cross over because he was worried about being in pain, but also worried about leaving his brother because he knows how close of a bond that him and his brother had. And so as I was telling the EMT that I could see his spirit, I go back to my station because I needed a minute to degress from the situation and like really process everything that had happened, because it's not every day you tell somebody that you know that they're going to die, like kind of like a psychic type ordeal. And so that was very strange. So I had to write out a report on that, to which they laughed at me about, because that's not something that's widely accepted in the medical field, is telling them that you had a premonition or you talked to a spirit and they said they were going to die. It's just not accepted for whatever reason. And so they thought I had an episode where they thought I was crazy, and I wasn't. I just have a gift that not everybody has. So then I remember after I went back to my station and they were writing the reports, we had to come put the toe tag on the individual, put him into a body bag and zip him up. And it was really hard. I mean, I already knew the guy was gone, and so it was mainly just his body that I was looking at, but it was really hard because my boss was with me, and I'm sitting there looking at the body, looking at the person, writing up the report, taking the body down to the morgue, to which point I'm bombarded by more spirits in the morgue of other people, other spirits that are kind of trapped in their morgue there. And the guy who died, his spirit was standing next to me, and of course I don't understand Russian, so he was trying to speak to me and asking me more or less what was going to happen to his body, and would his brother be okay, and how do you tell somebody, yes, your body's going to be okay. So it was very, very difficult after this gentleman died to continue working there, because I could see like his spirit and other spirits everywhere. So I had to kind of figure out a way to deal with that. And then what made matters worse is like this. So this is the first time I'm actually making a video about this experience. So then after going forward and making several videos about my experience as like a paranormal investigator and like as a like psychic medium who can also see and communicate with spirits, they basically labeled me crazy at my job, and I was made to forfeit my job at the hospital just because I had supernatural experiences that nobody else had, because I guess, I don't know, they're not that special. That's just my opinion. Certain people are chosen to have these gifts where their third eye is open, your third eye up here is open, and you can see spirits. I fully believe that there is only a select group of people around the world that can see spirits and communicate and have this premonitions and psychic medium abilities to contact and communicate with these spirits. Do I believe that everybody can communicate with spirits? Absolutely not. I believe some people are gifted these gifts, and there's no rhyme or reason why certain people are gifted these gifts, but most of the time I'm thinking people are helping people with their gifts. And that's generally what I do is with my gifts. I help people feel some sort of peace or comfort by divulging my gifts to them only once I know that they are comfortable with that. And then I help them deal with the passing of their loved ones. Thank you again to all of our subscribers who like, comment, share, subscribe, and help promote our channel to grow. Without viewers and subscribers like you, our channel wouldn't be possible to reach a larger audience. So thank you for those of you who continue to be a part of our channel and our journey as we change our content and grow over the years. Thank you so much. I hope everyone's having a great day or night, or whatever it is around the world. Thank you again, and stay weird, California. Just stay weird in general, because weird is awesome.